bá bẹ láyé dandan ni kó máa dúpẹ́. Ẹni tó bá bẹ láyé dandan ni kó máa dúpẹ́. Pàjọ́sì Olúbùkún mi ratata Òkúnrọ́lá Àdìsá ọmọ Yérògùn bàbá ràgbà lágbà aliasi never dry òkun kì í gbẹ láíláí ó ṣèwà òrìṣà. Every on the 1 of July lọ́jọ́ kan bí ẹ sáyé. Àdìsá at 85. Ìgbàdúrọ̀dún kan ni o. Bàbá grandpa gbogbo ara mo fi kí ẹ. Ẹni tó bá bẹ láyé dandan ni kó máa dúpẹ́. Ó ṣeun Olúwa, ó ṣeun Olúwa. Ó ṣeun Olúwa, ó ṣeun Olúwa. Àdìsá ó mú ẹ wá láyé, ó ṣeun o. Ó mú ẹ wá láyé, ó ṣeun o. Ọ̀pọ̀ ló fẹ́ mọjọ́ ènìyàn tó jẹ́ wípé àìsàn táyé sọ pé kó tó nǹkan ló mú wọn lọ. Ó mú ẹ wá láyé, ó ṣeun o kí n gbọ́. Ó mú ẹ wá láyé, ó ṣeun o. 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 Ọmọ Grace, ọ̀pọ̀ ló fẹ́ mọjọ́ òdìyó tó jẹ́ wípé àìsàn táyé sọ pé kó tó nǹkan ló mú wọn lọ. Ó mú ẹ wá láyé, ó ṣeun o. Ọmọ wọn nìbàdàn nílé Olúyọ̀lé o. Àdìsá gbogbo ara mo fi kí ẹ dáadáa. Sí never dry. Òkun kì í gbẹ láíláí ìwọ òrìṣà. Ọkọ Grace dúró oríkẹ. Ìyé dáadáa. Màmá alálùbáríkà táwọn ọmọ alálùbáríkà jáde látara ẹ̀. Àyà sí never die. Gbogbo ara la fi kí ẹ lóríire. Àdìsá ọlọ́jọ́ bí. Grandpa at 85. Ìlú Amẹ́ríkà ni bàbá ti ń jayé ọmọ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́. Ó ṣiṣẹ́ débẹ̀. Ìgbà tí bàbá bẹ lọ́dọ̀, ó fàyè rẹ̀ ó tọ́ ọmọ. Ó rí i pé wọ́n yàn wọ́n yanjú. Bàbá wa jẹ ọmọ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ wáyé. Àwọn ará England wọ́n pe àwọn ti Amẹ́ríkà wípé yẹ kí bàbá tún wá bá wọn ṣeré. Àwọn ti London pé tàwọn Amẹ́ríkà wípé báwo ni bàbá máa wá. Ìwọ náà gbọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba ni. èyí wù mí orí jẹ́ dàbí bàbá Àdìsá sí nẹ́fàdà kí n bá wọn jẹun mọ́ láyé gẹ́gẹ́dẹ́ ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀. Bàbá mi nìbàdàn lẹ́sí ọgọ́ Ìbàdàn májàmájà tí ń kára wájú lẹ́rú. Ó ṣeun Olúwa, ó ṣeun Olúwa. Akúni má gbẹ̀jẹ́ ló ṣe, ó ṣeun Olúwa. Ó ní ó mú ẹwà láyé, ó ṣeun o. Àdìsá ó mú ẹwà láyé, ó ṣeun o. Ọ̀pọ̀ ló fẹ́ mọjọ́ òní o tó jẹ́ wípé àìsàn láyé sọ pé kó tó nǹkan ló mú wọn lọ. Ó mú ẹwà láyé, ó ṣeun. Ó mú ẹwà láyé, ó ṣeun o. 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 Ọ̀pọ̀ ló fẹ́ mọjọ́ òní o tó jẹ́ wípé àìsàn táyé sọ pé kó tó nǹkan ló mú wọn lọ. Ó mú ẹwà láyé, ó ṣeun o. Náà a tù ẹ́ lára o, a tù ẹ́ lára o Àdìsá. Ìgbà yìí o, àsìkò yìí o, a tù ẹ́ lára o. Wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ níjó bàbá Àdìsá sí nẹ́fàdà. Òkun kì í gbẹ láéláé bó ṣe wọ̀. Àdìsá rọmọ lágbẹ̀dú. Ọmọ pápá tara dìyẹ fòfà. Ọmọ bó nílé ọ̀tá kó ránṣẹ́ sí gbogbo. Gbogbo ra lè mú lè rà. Ọmọ anímọ̀ ọ̀la ńlé. Àdìsá ọmọ wájú ọlọ́kọ̀ sówó. Ẹ̀yìn ọlọ́kọ̀ rà ṣèjì gbọ̀rọ̀. Ọmọ arówó jẹun, arówó wọṣọ, arówó ṣe fàárí, àwọ̀ láti má mọ̀. Ọkọ Grace sí nẹ́fàdà bàbá lọ́dún òkú oríire. A ní àtúwẹ́ lára o, àtúwẹ́ lára o grandpa. Ìgbà yìí o, àsìkò yìí o, àtúwẹ́ lára o. Àtúwẹ́ lára o, àtúwẹ́ sí nẹ́fàdà. Ìgbà yìí o, àsìkò yìí o, àtúwẹ́ lára o. Náà èmi ò yíyan bàbá. Bàbá mo yíyan bàbá, mo yíyan bàbá, mo yíyan bàbá, mo yíyan bàbá. Sí nẹ́fàdà bàbá, òkun kì í gbẹ láéláé. Bàbá Àdìsá ọmọ wọn ní Ìbàdàn bàbá, lágbolé Odòye Arọ̀rọ̀ village, ibẹ̀ lóko bàbá náà ti ń dáko. Bàbá Àdìsá wọ́n yíyan bàbá, ọmọ wọn ní Ìbàdàn bàbá. Ìbàdàn méjì rọgbọ, Ìbàdàn májàmájà tó kára wájú lẹ́rú. Àdìsá mi àbò nínú rẹ̀, olówó orí ọkọ Grace dúró orí kẹ̀. Màmá nínú rẹ̀, màmá lálùbáríkà, ẹ̀kọ́ àdó ti bàbá. A ó yíyan bàbá, ó yíyan bàbá, ó yíyan bàbá. Yóò 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 yóò. Ọ̀rẹ́ tó ṣe fún wa pọ̀ lórí bàbá Àdìsá, lórí gbogbo ọmọ ẹ̀, lórí aya, lórí ọmọ, lórí ọmọ ọmọ, lórí ọmọ ọmọ ọmọ. A ó yíyan bàbá, a ó yíyan bàbá, a ó yíyan bàbá. A ó yíyan bàbá, a ó yíyan bàbá. Lórí ọmọ ọmọ, lórí gbogbo tó ń bí àtẹlẹ tí ó bí. A ó yíyan bàbá nílé Àdìsá sí nẹ́fàdà l'Amẹ́ríkà láti ìlú Ìbàdàn. Bàbá ti lọ múlé s'Amẹ́ríkà fáínálì. Oúnjẹ ọmọ ló jẹ, a ó yìnyàn bàbá, a ó yìnyàn bàbá, a ó yìnyàn bàbá. Bó ṣe rọ́mọ ọmọ bàbá ló tún ti rọ́mọ ọmọ bàbá, a ó yìnyàn sẹ́ bàbá. Ìwọ náà kó Àdìsá bàbá, àánú lórí gbà bàbá, àánú lórí gbà sẹ́ bàbá. Àìmọye ẹgbẹ́ bàbá tó ti dẹni ìgbàgbé bàbá, kì í ṣe mímọ̀ sí ẹ bàbá. Àánú lórí gbà bàbá, a ó yìnyàn bàbá, a ó yìnyàn bàbá, a ó yìnyàn bàbá.
Ẹ kú kàlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ wo ọkùnrin obìnrin ọmọdé àti àgbà olólùfẹ́ yín Ìbùkún Olúwa ọmọ Sànúsí tí ẹ mọ̀ sí Àpèkẹ́ tún dé pẹ̀lú àrà ọ̀tọ̀ àlọ́ tó kún fún ọgbọ́n òye àti ọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ máa bá wa ká lọ. Àṣà Yorùbá kò ní parun.
Ẹ kú ilé là ń kára lé, ẹ kú ọ̀nà là ń kérò ọ̀nà. Mo kí wa towótowó, mo kí wa tọlátọlá, mo kí wa tọlátọlá. Èmi náà ni Àpèkẹ́ Adé ni mo tún dé pẹ̀lú ìtàn mi, Ògbójú ọdẹ nínú igbó irúnmọlẹ̀. Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó lọ, à ń bá ọ̀rọ̀ wa bọ̀ lórí bí àkàrà ògún ṣe ṣe tó bá rẹ̀ nínú ilẹ̀. Ó ṣe jáde ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ ìrànlọ́wọ́. Tó ti wá dé pé bí tó ti ń rìn lọ, ó rìn já ìlú kan, ìlú ẹ̀gbin, ìlú ìdọ̀tí, ìlú tí Ọlọ́run ti bínú sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló tún pàdé ọmọbìnrin kan. Ibẹ̀ la dánu dúró sí lọ́sẹ̀ tó kọjá. A ó máa tẹ̀síwájú. Ohun mìíràn tí mo tún kíyèsí ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ni ó wọ òdi aṣọ. Òmíràn á kọ ojú agbádá sí ẹ̀yìn. Ẹlòmíràn nínú àwọn ọmọbìnrin á fi inú gèlè sí ìta. Aṣọ gbogbo wọn ń dán fún èrí, ó dàbí àpò ọdẹ. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan ni ojú mi tún rí nínú ọjà yìí, ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ti pọ̀ ju ohun tí èmi ìbá máa sọ nísinsìnyí. Nígbà tí mo ti dúró díẹ̀ tí ojú mi sì ti rí púpọ̀, ni mo bá ọmọbìnrin yìí lọ sí ilé rẹ̀, a sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbé pọ̀. Ìgbà púpọ̀ ni mo máa ń lọ sí ilé ẹjọ́ wọn. Ìgbà mìíràn tí ẹnìkan bá sì ṣẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ fi ìyà jẹ olúwa rẹ̀, ọlọ́pàá ṣìnà á di ìjòyè mú, tó sì tó mọ̀ pé ìjòyè ni á ti gbá etí ẹ̀ léraléra. Ìgbà mìíràn tí ọba bá sì ń fẹ́ gun ẹṣin, ó rí màálù ní bọ́lẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nǹkan wọn gbogbo lọ tí ó rí jàgbà rédè. Láti ọjọ́ tí mo ti dé ìlú yìí, yàrá kan wà nínú ilé yìí, èyí tí ọmọbìnrin tí mò ń bá gbé kò jẹ́ kí n wọ̀. Nígbà tí mo ti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé ibẹ̀ ni ó ti wí fún mi pé n kò gbọ́dọ̀ wọ inú rẹ̀ níwọ̀n ìgbà tí òun bá ṣì wà láyé. Ṣùgbọ́n bí òun bá kú, mo lè ṣe bí ó bá ti wù nínú gbogbo ilé náà, torí ilé náà yóò jẹ́ tèmi. Èmi àti ọmọbìnrin náà fẹ́ràn ara wa púpọ̀. Ìfẹ́ náà sì pọ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ tí mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pa èrò àti fi ṣe aya. Àkókò tí mo sì ń ronú báyìí náà ni àìsàn kan gbé sánlẹ̀. Orí àìsàn náà ló kú sí. N kò ní èrò pé ọmọbìnrin yìí yóò kú ṣáájú mi, nítorí mo dàgbà jù ú lọ dáadáa. Ìgbà tí ó kú yìí ni mo tó wá mọ̀ pé àti ọmọdé ni o, àti àgbà ni, kò sí ẹni tí ó bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ikú. Lẹ́yìn ikú rẹ̀, mo sọkún, ojú mi fẹ́rẹ̀ fọ́. Mo gbàgbé pé ẹkún sísun kì í mú òkú padà. tí a bá ní kó bá àgọ́ ara. Bí ẹlẹ́kún sun ẹkún títí, bí olóṣì ń pa òṣì rẹ̀ títí, ẹni tí ó lọ kò ní ṣe aláìlọ. Nígbà tí ọmọbìnrin yìí kú tán ni mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wá ọ̀nà àti sá kúrò ní ìlú yìí. Ibi tí mo sì ti jókòó ní ọjọ́ kan tí mò ń ronú bí n ó ti ṣe ni ọkàn mi sọ sí yàrá tí ọmọbìnrin náà ti pàṣẹ pé kò gbọdọ̀ wọ̀. Mo dìde ní ilẹ̀, mo wọ ẹ̀wù mi, mo múra, ó di ibi yàrá yìí, mo fẹ́ wo ohun tí ó wà nínú rẹ̀ gan. Ẹ̀rù kọ́ bà mí nígbà tí mo fẹ́ ṣílẹ̀kùn. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí mo rántí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ohun tí ojú mi ti rí sẹ́yìn, mo ní àfitọ́nà bí mo ṣí ohun tí ó bá lè dé bá mi ńbẹ̀ ó dé bá mi. Mo bá ṣí o, wọlé tí mo wọlé, inú yàrá mi ní ilé ni mo ti bá ara mi. Nígbà tí mo sì wo ilẹ̀ yíká, mo rí ìbọn mi tí ó ti sọnù sí ibi tí èmi àti Àgbákò ti ń jà. Mo rí àpò ọdẹ mi àti àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti sọnù sí ìgbèrímọlẹ̀. Nígbà tí mo sì wo kọ̀rọ̀ yàrá mi, mo bá àpò owó kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ná owó yìí fún ìgbádùn ara mi. Mo jẹ, mo mu, sì dá aṣọ bora. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìtàn ìgbà ìkíní mi ní ìgbé burúkú yìí parí o. Mo fẹ́ kí o bá mi wá oúnjẹ díẹ̀ kí n jẹ nítorí ebi dé. Ìgbà tí mo bá jẹun tán ni n ó gbé ẹnu lé ìtàn ti ìgbà kejì. Ìtàn yìí ní sì dùn ju alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ lọ. A ó máa tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú ìgbà ìkejì àkàrà ògùn nínú ìgbèrímọlẹ̀. Ohun tó jù ẹ̀ sórí.
Ẹ kú kàlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ wo ọkùnrin, obìnrin, ọmọdé àti àgbà olólùfẹ́ yín Ìbùkún Olúwa ọmọ Sànúsí tí ẹ mọ̀ sí Àpèkẹ́ tún dé pẹ̀lú àrà ọ̀tọ̀ àlọ́ tó kún fún ọgbọ́n, òye àti ọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ máa bá wa ká lọ. Àṣà Yorùbá kò ní parun.
Nígbà tí ọkùnrin yìí lọ tán tí mo padà dé ilé, mo pe àwọn aládùúgbò mi jọ, mo pe ọ̀rẹ́ àti ojúlùmọ̀ mi, mo sì pe àwọn ìbátan mi pẹ̀lú. Mo rí gbogbo nǹkan wọ̀nyí fún wọn. Ẹnu yà wọ́n gidigidi, gbogbo wọn sì fi ohùn sí pé kí àwọn jí wá sí ilé mi lówùúrọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì kí ọkùnrin náà tó dé, kí àwọn bá lè gbọ́ ìtàn tí ọkùnrin yìí náà sọ. Nítorí ìròyìn tèmi kò ní lè tó àfojúbà àti. Lóòótọ́, bí ilẹ̀ ti ń mọ́ hàì ní ọjọ́ kejì ni wọ́n dé. Nígbà tí ọkùnrin náà pàápàá sì fi máa wọ ilé mi ti kún ìgbà ẹsẹ̀ náà. Kí ilẹ̀ tó mọ́ ni mo ti pàṣẹ kí àwọn ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ mi ṣe ìtọ́jú oúnjẹ. Kí ó sì tó di pé ọkùnrin náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìtàn rẹ̀, mo gbé agbọ̀n ẹ̀kọ mi 4 sílẹ̀ fún àwọn àlejò wọn. Mo sì wá ẹran sí àwo fún wọn. Olúkúlùkù jẹ ó yó, ó sì mú un. Lẹ́yìn èyí ni ọkùnrin náà dìde, tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ pé inú mi dùn láti rí ẹ̀yin ọ̀rẹ́ mi tí ẹ jókòó wọ̀nyí, lọ́mọdé, lágbà, lọ́kùnrin, lóbìnrin. Bí kò bá sí rí ìfẹ́ tí ẹ ní sí ọ̀rẹ́ mi yìí, n kò ní ṣe bá yín rí yìí. Nígbà tí mo wá sí yín lánàá, n kò bá yín, ọ̀rẹ́ mi yìí nìkan ni mo bá. Ó kí mi, ó ṣe ìtọ́jú mi dáadáa, ó sì hu ìwà ọmọlúwàbí sí mi. Àdúrà mi pẹ̀lú sì ni pé kí Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí irú ìwà báyìí tán láàrin àwa dúdú láéláé. Láì ṣe àní-àní, ọ̀rẹ́ mi yóò ti sọ ìtàn fún yín nípa àwọn òbí mi àti nípa ohun tí ojú mi rí ní ìgbà ìkíní mi nígbà tí mo lọ sí ìgbèrímọlẹ̀. Mo sì rò pé bí a kò bá ní purọ́, ẹnikẹ́ni tí ó bá gbọ́ ìtàn wọn ni kò ní ṣàì rò pé n kò tún ní jẹ́ dáàbá àti ṣe ọdẹ mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́, mo ṣe ọdẹ nítorí iṣẹ́ tí ènìyàn bá kọ́ ní iṣẹ́. Ọjà tí ènìyàn bá mọ̀ ní sí ìta. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni n kò ní ṣàìdédé fi iṣẹ́ ìsílẹ̀ lọ́sàn-án gangan. Kí n sì di ọ̀mọ̀lé tàbí agbẹ́gi. Dájúdájú pẹ̀lú, bí ẹ bá tilẹ̀ gbọ́ pé mo tún lọ sí igbó ọdẹ, ẹ kò ní jẹ́ rò pé mo jẹ́ bá inú ìgbèrímọlẹ̀ lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n mo wá sọ fún yín, ibẹ̀ gan-an ni mo tún bá lọ. Ẹni tí yóò ní òun ó ṣe nǹkan tí ẹnìkan ò ṣe rí, ojú olúwa rẹ̀ náà yóò rí nǹkan tí ojú ẹnìkan kò rí rí ni. Kò sí ọdẹ tí màá lọ sí inú ìgbèrímọlẹ̀ léraléra. Bí èmi ti ń lọ yìí, kò sí ọdẹ tí ìyà jẹ bí tèmi. Ojú mi rí nǹkan, ó sì ti yẹ kí ó ṣe mí náà ni. Nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ òwe àwọn àgbà kò ní ṣàìṣẹ tí ó wí pé ikú ogun ní pa kíkanjú, ikú odò ní pa òmùwẹ̀, ikú obìnrin ní pàgbèrè. Owó tí àdá bá mọ̀ ní kàdá lẹ́yìn. Ohun tí a bá jẹ ní yó ni. Kọ́lọ́run má jẹ́ kí ohun tí a bá jẹ pa yín o. Nígbà tí ó di ọdún kan gbáko tí mo ti padà sí ìgbẹ́ ìkíní tí mo lọ dé, Mo tún gbé ìbọn mi ní òru ọjọ́ kan báyìí tí mo gbé àpò ọdẹ mi tí mo tún fi orí lé ọ̀nà igbó mọ̀lẹ́. Mo fẹ́ lọ ṣọdẹ nì. Nígbà tí mo dìde kúrò ní ilé, mo tilẹ̀ ṣe bí ilẹ̀ ń fẹ́ mọ́ ni. Àṣọ́kànjọ́ òru ni mo dìde. Òṣùpá àrànmọ́jú ló jẹ́ kí ó dàbí ẹni pé ilẹ̀ mọ́. Nígbà tí ó sì fi máa di pé à ń rí ìlà ọwọ́, wákàtí 2 péré ló kù kí n dé ibi tí mò ń lọ. Ọ̀tọ̀ ní ọ̀nà ibi tí mo gbà wọ igbó irúnmọlẹ̀ ní ìlọrin ti eléyìí o. N ò fẹ́ gba ibi tí ìṣáájú mọ́. Kí ó má bàa dàbí ẹni pé èmi ni mò ń fi ọwọ́ mi fa ọ̀ràn, tí mò ń bá nǹkan kí nǹkan pàdé, tí mò ń gbé jẹbẹtẹ lé ara mi lọ́wọ́. Mo dé ọ̀hún ní dédé ìdákọ̀mù. Wéré mo sì ti yára dá iná mo sun iṣu ewùrà jẹ. Nígbà tí mo jẹun tán, mo kí ìkòkò mi bọ ẹni mo ṣá iná sí. Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbádùn ara mi sì yá gágá. Nígbà tí ó wá pẹ́ díẹ̀, mo dá iná ìkòkò mi. Mo sì fi ìkòkò náà sínú àpò. Àti mo sì gbé ojú mi, mo wá gbègbè ibi tí mo wọ̀. Mo rí igi obì méjì. Àkọ́kọ́ kò ní èso ṣùgbọ́n èkejì ní. Mo ká èso rẹ̀ náà. Ó jẹ́ pádì 10. Nígbà tí mo là wọ́n, gbogbo ọmọ obì tí mo bá jẹ́ 10. Mo mú ọ̀kan nínú tó tóbi jù nínú wọn. Mo bó o. Ó jẹ́ àjò òpá. Mo sì pa ó ní awẹ́ 4. Nígbà tí ó sì jẹ́ pé irú obì bẹ́ẹ̀ dára fún pípa bọ ìbọn, mo gbé ìbọn mi tí mo fi obì yìí bọ. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí mo dá obì náà, kò fọ́ rere. Ṣé bí yóò bá fọ́ rere, ó yẹ kí awẹ́ 2 dá ojú dé, kí 2 sì ṣe ojú mi. Ṣùgbọ́n kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ fún òun o. Ìgbà mìíràn 3 dá ojú dé, ọ̀kan á sì ṣe ojú. Ìgbà mìíràn ẹ̀wẹ̀ 4 á dá ojú dé. Àwọn obì náà kò tilẹ̀ wá yé mi. Nígbà tí mo sì dá fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà tí kò fọ́ rere, mo bá ti kára mi ṣe ojú 2 sí òkè. Mo dá ojú 2 dé. Mo wí pé òwò ara ẹni ni a fi ń tún ọrùn ara ẹni ṣe ó jàre. Bí ìwọ obì yóò bá fọ́ rere, wọn ò fọ́ rere fún ọ. Lẹ́yìn tí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tán, mo gbé ìbọn mi. Ó di ìdó ẹran. Ẹ rí i pé apanilẹ́rìn ni àkàrà ogun jẹ́. Ló fi tipátipá jẹ́ kó bí ìfọ́ rere. Bóyá àìfọ́ rere òun kan tiẹ̀ ni ó jẹ́ kó mọ bóríṣiríṣi nǹkan pàdé nínú igbó irúnmọlẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe sọ, ìtàn kejì yìí àbí ìrìn àjò kejì yìí ṣe ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. Á tún máa tù láwẹ́. Ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ní kẹ́ tó pàdé mi o. Nítorí àní mo ṣe máa ń sọ nǹkan kì í tẹ́sẹ̀ rà àgó. Ó tó wá dọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ń bọ̀. Bí mo ṣe máa ń sọ, ẹ máa ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ o. Àpòkí Adé lorúkọ mi. Ó dìgbà kan náà. Ó dàbọ̀.
Hello, welcome to Parenting Tips with MM. Our topic today is transferring skills and responsibilities to our children. This topic will be useful to parents who are interested in raising responsible children, hardworking children who do not have an entitlement mentality. Usually, when children are much younger, they tend to be more keen and enthusiastic about helping with chores and generally participating. More often than not, parents don't allow them. They usually end up doing everything for the children and allowing the children to just play and watch television. I want to use this opportunity to talk to parents. The message is, don't trifle with those times when your children are eager to learn. Allow them to participate somehow, with some measure of control, of course. As our children grow older, we have to gradually transfer more and more responsibility and skills to them. It's essential for life. Here are some suggestions on how to go about this. First, we have to show them what we want done by doing it ourselves. So we essentially walk and allow them to watch us. The next step is to gradually involve our children in the work by walking and letting them help. Then we shift more responsibility to their shoulders by letting them walk while we help. Finally, at some point, we need to entrust the work completely to them by letting them work while we watch them closely and coach. Let's take a break right now and I'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Parenting Tips with MM. We have been talking about transferring skills and responsibilities to our children. And I said that this topic will be useful to parents who are interested in raising responsible children, hardworking children without that entitlement mentality. Here are the steps we have discussed so far. First, you walk and allow your children to watch you walk. Next, you walk, allow them to help you with some aspects of the walk. Then, allow them to walk while you help. Finally, at some point, when you are satisfied with their effort, entrust the work completely to them by allowing them to work while you watch closely and coach. Depending on the skill or the responsibility that you want to shift into the care of your children, could be lacing their shoes, it could be making beds, could be cooking meals, and anything else. I want to say that the process may take time, so you have to be patient, but it certainly works. It's worth mentioning that the age of the child should be taken into consideration in all of this. Once your child has successfully mastered the skill, avoid taking over the work again. For instance, once he can lace his shoes, allow him to do it over and over again. Even if you are in a hurry, let him lace his shoes. It may be a bit clumsy at first, but he will eventually master the skills if you allow him. It's also good to praise him. Tone down on the criticism and praise your child when he has done something well. Praise the say is an encouragement. And of course, show off what he has done once in a while, maybe to other members of the family, or speak well of him to your friends. It will encourage him. So that is it for today. We have dealt with transferring skills and responsibilities to our children. My name is Emem Esenenkak. I'm inviting you to join our online community on Facebook and on Instagram. The name to search for is Parenting Tips with Emem. Until next time, I'd like you to remain blessed and to remember that God keeps all of his promises.
Right, thanks for joining us on the program today. My own name is Samuel Oludare Yerokon, and I'm your producer and presenter. Thank you very much for those that have sent personally message to me and my siblings and my family on the passing away of that's my dad, Johnson Oluwabumi Okola Yerokon. We had a piece of some of these songs during maybe about 2 sections of his birthday earlier on. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate every one of you. And we'll keep you posted. Thank you very much. Right, coming first on the news highlights for this week, we've got Scotland's leader wants to force legal independence vote. Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon says she remains committed to a legal referendum on independence after her party set out a plan of action should the UK government continue to refuse to grant one. The Scottish National Party leader said that if the party wins in May's regional election in Scotland, the UK's position will be untenable because voters will have demanded the right to make a decision on the country's future. In an interview with BBC on Sunday, he said British Prime Minister Boris Johnson was frightened of democracy. That comes straight from Bloomberg under the caption, Scotland leader wants to force legal independence vote. Right, coming second is this from The Guardian, and it comes under the caption, let's see, UK asylum seekers told, claimed at risk if they misbehave. That seems to be a sort of an extra, who determines who misbehaves. Right, let's take it on. People at our temporary home office refugee camps are being threatened that their asylum claims will be harmed if they misbehave, according to testimony from site residents. A series of statements from asylum seekers inside the camps anonymized to protect them from possible reprisals, alleged that they've been told by staff employed by private contractors that their asylum application will be jeopardized for speaking out about conditions or going on hunger strike. One alleged he was told that if he complained about the food, his name will be added to a blacklist that contractors shared with the Home Office and will affect his claim. Others said they were told the asylum claims will be impaired if they did not return to their accommodation, a disused military training camp, by 10 p.m. Asylum is a human right backed by the UN Refugee Convention and assessed in the UK using a screening processes and Home Office immigration case workers. Refugee groups familiar with the camp described the issuing of asylum threats as systemic and called on the Home Office to stop private contractors weaponizing asylum applications from persons fleeing persecution or conflicts. Under instruction of the Home Secretary, Priti Patel, the Home Office has hastily developed a network of temporary accommodation to hold individuals as they wait for a decision on their claims of asylum. That comes straight from The Guardian under the caption, the asylum seekers, UK asylum seekers told claim at risk if they misbehave. And coming last for this week, that is from BBC with COVID in Scotland. Schools to stay closed as lockdown extended. Scotland's COVID-19 lockdown has been extended until at least the middle of February, with most schools' pupils to continue learning from home. First Minister Nicola Sturgeon told MSPs that transmission of the virus appeared to be declining, but was still too high to ease restrictions. But he hopes schools will be able to at least begin a phased return to the classroom in the middle of next month. The level 4 restrictions have been in place since Boxing Day. Meanwhile, the highlands of Barra and Vertice are being moved into the top level of restrictions due to a significant outbreak there. The current restrictions, which have closed non-essential shops and seen a stay-at-home message put down in law, had been due to expire at the end of this month. But Scottish government ministers agree they should be extended after a cabinet meeting on Tuesday morning. And that's straight from BBC News under the caption, COVID in Scotland, schools to stay closed as lockdown extended.
Yakasenta kumwine ngakire atari Yesu wanje abana bonyire ukamire atari Yesu wawe umusazo wine ukamwire atari Yesu ubuzima umusizo wine ukamwire atari Yesu ubuzima
Thank you and welcome for joining us on the program Consciousness today. We'll be speaking both in Yoruba and English because we'll be discussing on the Yoruba, Oro Yoruba course, and Oyo State, ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá àti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. And on the program today, I have our guest, that is Mr. Wale Oyelese. You are most welcome. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò wa.
Thank you, sir. Ẹ ṣé gan ni o. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Kí a ti ibi pẹlẹbẹ mú ọ̀lẹ̀jẹ̀. Mo mọ̀ pé ọmọ Ìbàdàn tọkàntọkàn, ọmọ Yorùbá tọkàntọkàn ní. Tá bá ní Mr. Wale Oyelese, ta ni Mr. Wale Oyelese?
Mr. Wale Oyelese ni ọmọ Ìbàdàn. Ẹni tí ó gbé Ìbàdàn. Ìbàdàn ni mo ti lọ sí primary school, secondary school, and Old Oyo State. Tí ó jẹ́ tí Ilé-Ifẹ̀ wà lára wọn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀, tí Ilé-Ifẹ̀ jẹ́ part of it, ni mo ti lọ sí university. So, and then I know much of history of Yoruba. And then Ibadan. Ibadan jẹ́ ìlú olókìkí, ìlú tó kóni mọ́ra, and is the former seat of Old Western region. So, therefore, wọ́n máa ń kọrin kan pé ogun kó wárí, ọmọ Ìbàdàn ṣẹrú ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan, ogun kó wárí. Ibadan is a warrior. People from there, they are warrior. Ìlú Ògúnmọ́lá. So therefore, it's a pleasure that I'm from Ibadan. So
ṣé a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí àwọn ohun tí kì í ṣe òní ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, ó ṣe díẹ̀ sẹ́yìn nípa àwọn wàhálà tí ó ń dojúkọ ìpínlẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, pàápàá nípa ní ọ̀rọ̀ ti Ọ̀yọ́ State, tí a bá ń wò nípa ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Fúlàní darandaran. Mo rò pé nígbà kan tí a jọ sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ ń ṣàlàyé pé ìgbà kan wà rí tí wàhálà ti wà ní ọ̀nà Òkè Ògùn lọ́hùn, tí ẹni tó jẹ́ olórí Nàìjíríà lónìí, ajagunfẹ̀yìntì Muhammadu Buhari, tí ó wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ rẹ̀ lọ́hùn láti wá bẹ́ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ gómìnà. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ lè rán wa létí bóyá ó ṣe jẹ́?
There was a time tó jẹ́ pé Fulani, they are known to be invading the land that is not belong to them. Ilẹ̀ tí ò jẹ́ tí wọn ni wọ́n fẹ́ máa ń gbà. So they have been known for that. During the military regime, when the present president is a soldier, and they come under the power on force in 1983, there is that kind of thing happen, that he come to see the administrator in Oyo State during that time to settle everything, because all Fulani people, they will invade because of the love of the people in Yoruba land. Because we show love. Yoruba people always show love to everybody, even those people that are born within and outside. They will show the kindness and love to them. So at times they will welcome them, they will give them the land, they will plant there, and they will do everything, and they will settle there as well. So, but these Fulani people, maybe because of their level of exposure, maybe the level of education and enlightenment, they have been doing so many things wrong. And then we can't continue to allow injustice in our society, because all what they have been doing is an injustice to the country itself and to the other tribes. And then if, like what happened recently about the Sunday Igboho, Sunday Igboho is a friend, at the same time, he's a brother. So he is not a political tout, but he's a warrior that will not allow an injustice to reign in a community. So I would say at this point, Fulani people have been known to be doing an injustice thing in the society. And if they are not being curbed, both national and internationally, this thing will continue.
Okay, thank you very much, Eshi. You have an opinion ní wípé irú Ọ̀yọ́ tó jẹ́ the administrative center ilẹ̀ Yorùbá láti ọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́ wá gbogbo àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tí a ti ṣe àti ètò jẹ́ olóṣèlú àti ètò jẹ́ ológun gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n fi Ọ̀yọ́ state ní recognition nítorí pé Ìbàdàn ni ó dàbí center. And you said pé tí ọwọ́ Fúlàní bá ba Ọ̀yọ́ state wọ́n ti mú wa tán nìyẹn o.
Yeah. I will buttress more point on that. Yoruba land. Ile-Ife is the center of the culture and spiritual. What I mean by spiritual is that ibi tí ilẹ̀ ti sàn wá, so ibẹ̀ ni Ọ̀rànmíyàn wà. So Ile-Ife, a mọ̀ pé Ile-Ife is more spiritual land, and Ibadan is the center of politics. Yeah.
Agboye?
Anybody can, I can tell you categorically that Ibadan or your state is the center of politics. Is the seat of Old Western region during the premiership. Therefore, you can see people from Ondo State working there, people from Ekiti State working there, people from Ogun State working there, every tribe of Yoruba, including northern people. Even in England, I met someone and he said, "Are you from Nigeria?" I said, "Yes, I'm from Nigeria." He said he worked in Ibadan University. That is how to tell you that is the central. Even I can tell you that Eleyele and Asejire Waterworks is being built during the colonial era, and their hand is still there. So it's the center of the Old Western region, and it's the center of politics. And Lagos State is the center of commerce and economy for the Yoruba land. Therefore, if anything happens in Oyo State, it means that they want to torpedo the government, and they want to lambast, they want to put hand on the eyes of the Yoruba people. And we will not allow that. We can't keep our finger crossed and be looking at our community that people, our Fulani people will be killing our people. They'll be killing our father. They'll be killing our mother. We can't keep our finger crossed. It's unfair. It's an injustice. That is why we have Sunday Igboho here, that we not allow an injustice to reign in a society. That is why we have, it's not a political tout. It's a somebody to reckon with. He's a very brave somebody that have confidence. And he want peace to reign. That is why he give them an ultimatum. This is not first time of presenting all those injustice. Not the second time. So many lives are lost by Fulani. And the old President Muhammadu Buhari, is from Fulani race. He will not answer a single thing. Even he will not address anything for lives being lost.
Thank you very much for that. Listeners, we're still on. We're going to, for this shorter break, and we'll be back. Welcome back. I'm still with Mr. Wale Oyelese. You are welcome back, sir. Now, one of the key issue when it comes to the issue of Fulani is the issue about the farmers and the herders. But a whole lot of people, no matter fi Yorùbá dẹ̀ sí nítorí àwọn tí wọ́n connect fún sí ọ̀dọ̀ wa láti àwọn ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá.
Okay. I will try as much as possible to be speaking Yoruba now. Even now, I'm also Yoruba.
Okay. Àwọn ènìyàn gbàgbọ́ wípé àwọn Fúlàní tí a mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tí wọ́n máa ń káàkiri tí wọ́n máa ń mú sàǹdà ká tí wọ́n á wá béèrè fún omi tí wọ́n bá ń kọjá lọ. Àwọn èèyàn sọ pé a ti ń bá àwọn Fúlàní gbé tẹ́lẹ̀ tí kò sí wàhálà. Ṣé ẹ̀yin gbàgbọ́ pé àwọn tí ó ń fa wàhálà ní ìsìn yìí ṣé àwọn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń wọlé ni àbí àwọn tí wọ́n ti wà lọ́dọ̀ wa tẹ́lẹ̀ bóyá wọ́n kọ́kọ́ farabalẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ títí dìgbà tí apá wọn wà níjọba kí wọ́n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe wàhálà?
Ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa ń sọ pé
méjèèjì wò.
Wọ́n máa ń pòwe kan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wípé tí ọwọ́ ẹni ọba tí ìtẹ̀kùdà àìbéèrè kú tó pa bàbá èèyàn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Are you agree with me with that?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So during that time tí wọ́n gentle tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n quiet wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan normal kò normal náà wọ́n keep secret yẹn get me. Nígbà tí wọ́n wá rí i pé their man is on the throne and then ó tún wá fún wọn lágbára. Ṣé mọ̀ pé reason tó fi fún wọn lágbára ni pé tí ẹni issue bá ṣẹlẹ̀ as a president as the number one man kí ló yẹ kó ṣe? Ó yẹ kó address me.
Even
if you are on your sick bed, you have to address the people. You have to let them know the situation of the country, that you are not happy with what is happening. And then it's happening at the seat of Old Western region or your state. Who is Buhari? If the people of Yoruba didn't give him a support.
And
I can tell you that Otitoba, yes, Otitoba, at BRA up to extend is now unbearable. Because number one thing, ni pé tí àwọn ènìyàn wa tí wọ́n bá lọ sórí sí oko for farming. Get there will be fear, ìbẹ̀rù, gbòjò á wà ní ọkàn wọn. Wípé at any point in time, our Fulani lè invade with their cows, and then their life will be in danger. So therefore, kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nírú ìlú báyẹn nígbà tí kò bá sí mechanized farming tí ẹnìkan embark on it. Somebody that has spent 20 years abroad, over 200 staff, no employed. So you get me, sir?
What you mean?
So where are we going in the Yoruba land? Àwọn bàbá tó bí wa, gbogbo wọn ti dàgbà. They can't do anything again. Most of the children that can talk, they are abroad. That can say, this is unfair. That is why we are being exposed, call on international body, that this time around is unbearable. And there is a way to separate in a peaceful way. In a peaceful way, in a very peaceful and a polite way. You read the news about Scotland now? About claiming for their independence.
Yes.
If I get you right. Let's do the things the way the Western people are doing their things. And let's put security in place in our nation, Nigeria. Let's say now, it could be anybody. Tomorrow, you could say, I want to bring an investor to Nigeria. And then want to sighted a land in your village for mechanized division, mechanized farming. Now, if this cow invade, they invaded the land, and all the crops and plants have been messed up. How do you feel, sir? Let's put ourselves in the same shoe that these people, how they are feeling. It's an injustice in our society. But we thank God that there is somebody that's a voice. Sunday Igboho, very brave someone, a warrior. It's not a troublemaker. If it is a troublemaker, he will not give them an ultimatum. Because they have done
àbọ̀ wá sí orí ọ̀rọ̀ ti Sunday Igboho àti ultimatum. Àwọn tí mo kọ́ fẹ́ béèrè ní ìgbà Western region and co wọ́n ní àwa gan ní region wa a ní àwọn ibi tí àwọn èèyàn tí Western region gan ti ń sin àwọn màálù tí wọ́n kó wá nítorí pé àwọn kan sọ pé tí a bá jáwọ́ láti máa jẹ màálù òun ló fún àwọn tí ó ń darán wọlé tí wọ́n wá ń dáràn ní ọ̀dọ̀ wa ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan náà sọ pé ṣé àwọn ò wá ní jẹran mọ́ ni ṣùgbọ́n ní ayé ìgbà Western region wọ́n ní a ní àwọn ibi tá a ti ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn nǹkan báyìí ṣé ká sọ wípé àwọn tí wọ́n wà ní orí ìjọba kì í ṣe ní ìsìn nìkan àti ètò tí ń bọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ṣé a sọ pé wọn ò ronú kan gbogbo kíní tí wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wàhálà wà ńlẹ̀.
There is a way that these people used to frustrate the people that are in the market or in the competition with them, most especially Fulani people that they are rearing the cow and cattle. Before, there is a way tí àwọn èèyàn fi ń sin àwọn màálù ní Old Western region. And there is a farmland for it. And they don't do it the way the Fulani are doing their own. Because they respect the law. Because for you that are rearing the cattle or rearing, doing any animal husbandry, if your animal invaded a farm, a neighbor farm, and all the plants there were destroyed, you know, they feed on it, there is a law that say it's not permissible. You know, you have to take care of your own husbandry, your own animal that you are raising, and you don't need it to let it affect the other farm or other neighbor that are planting their own crops that is different from what you are doing. So there is a way that these northern people used to frustrate the people that are doing the right thing, and there is a market with competition with them. That's what I will just say. Because, and if they stop, we will still be getting people to be rearing the animal in a correct way. Rearing the animal husbandry is a thing that they have been doing before. And plantation farming is the same thing that they have been doing before in the Old Western region. And there is no problem like this.
Benny.
If there is law, why can't Buhari promulgate that law since all this thing has been happening? But there is a law. He kept quiet there. It's unfair.
Ṣùgbọ́n ṣé
our society.
Do we have a sort of tí a lè pè ní bí trend nítorí pé níbi àwọn ọdún mélòó kan sẹ́yìn lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí wọ́n gbàjọba a rí wípé ní Òkè Ọya lọ́hùn àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ farmers tí wọ́n ń dáko níbẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ a rí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kíní ẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí àwọn ìyẹn máa da ẹran wọlé ká tó mọ̀ wọ́n á ti níjà ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n á jó community wọn, they will kill people, wọ́n á rape àwọn tí wọ́n máa rape and co. Government ò dẹ̀ sọ nǹkan kan kẹrẹkẹrẹ wọ́n sọ láti north wọ́n wọ middle belt gbogbo Benue and co. Kó wá jẹ́ pé ó ṣẹ̀wá dé ọ̀dọ̀ wa nísìn ṣé kí a sọ wípé gbogbo ìgbà tí tòkè ọya ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn tí ó yẹ kí àwo ti múra sílẹ̀ wípé mọ̀kànmọ̀kàn nítorí nígbà tó kúrò lókè tó bọ́ sí middle belt ṣé kò yẹ káwo ti mọ̀ pé ọ̀dọ̀ wa ni ó yẹ kó ló máa kàn sí àti wípé tó bá jẹ́ pa mọ̀ tó sì jẹ́ pé ìkan lára àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn bàbá wa máa ń sọ ní pé ó ń bọ̀ àwọn ni àdẹ́dẹ́ a wá sọ pé Yorùbá ṣé a sùn lọ ni àbí adiju àbí akànmọ́ fi sílẹ̀ pé kó dọ́dọ̀ wà ní ká tó
generation tiwa àti relax. Ẹ get me? Bìkítà. Tí nǹkan ò bá tí ì ṣẹlẹ̀, àwọn Yorùbá àti Ìgbò lè tètè mọ ibi tí nǹkan lọ. Only people tó mọ̀ nípa ìtàn ni á tètè sọ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ so time. We have to stop it now. Ẹ get me? So but àwọn tí ó bá mọ ìtàn máa mọ̀ pé àwọn Fúlàní kìí ṣe ẹni tí èèyàn ń fi ọwọ́ mẹ́wẹ̀ẹ̀wá gbé ẹbọ fún. Ẹ get me? We have Yoruba people in the north. They don't misbehave. We have Yoruba people in the north. They don't misbehave.
Ben.
Why? Tó fi jẹ́ pé àwọn máa wá sí south. Máa ṣe nǹkan tó wù wọ́n. Because one, no education. They don't know right from left. You see them, they are being harmed with so many rivals. Ìbọn ni wọ́n gbé lọ́wọ́. Playing with gun. The life of people is nothing to them. So therefore, this is the time. Yoruba, ẹ jẹ́ ká wake up by. Enough is enough. Ó tó gẹ́. We can't keep our finger crossed and keep quiet every day. And then there are threats to the old Western region now. The speed of politics for your state.
Ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, ó kù ní ìbọn ró. A sì wà pẹ̀lú àlejò wa, arákùnrin Wálé Oyèlẹ́sẹ̀. Ẹ dúró, à ń bọ̀. Yeah, welcome back to the program. A sì wà pẹ̀lú arákùnrin wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí ibi tí apá ibi tí a fẹ́ mú yìí, òun náà ni ọ̀rọ̀ kákọ́ mú ọ̀rọ̀ ààbò ìlú. Àwa máa fi ti Sunday Igboho àti ọ̀rọ̀ gangan a fi parí ẹ̀. Nípa ààbò ìlú, a rí pé nípa structures or system tí and practice ní Nigeria at the moment, ẹni tó jẹ́ olórí ìpínlẹ̀, ìyẹn governors, ó ní chief security officer of the state. Tí wọ́n máa ń sọ pé wọ́n ń jiyàn gbé lónìí, wọ́n ń jiyàn gbé lọ́la, kíní báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́túnla, eléyìí ń ṣe, tí ó sì tàbí ẹ́ pé àwọn ènìyàn ń pariwo. Ṣé a máa sọ pé ìjọba ò gbọ́ ni, àbí agbára tí wọ́n fún gómìnà ní ò pọ̀ tó láti gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ kí wọ́n gbé?
Anyway, gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe mọ̀ pé federal ló ní police.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ló ní sójà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ get me. Power governor ó wà limited lórí irú nǹkan báyìí. But at the same time, he can place an order. He's the #1 man in the Oyo state. So, and the security vote over pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. So at the same time, if you have the committee that they will be dealing with that, I saw Ṣèyí Mákindé ṣe, the governor of Oyo State, ó ṣe nǹkan tó dáa by supporting the Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn, which people that secure the land, secure the state, which is good. And Ondo State as well did the same thing in support of Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn. When all this killing, kidnapping is the order of the day during that time. So to curb it and to put everything in order, which is brilliant, which is good. But at the same time, We want it to be continued. We don't want it to just say we inaugurate something. We fund it, you fund them at the same time. There must be fund in place. Because I don't know how many funds are being given to these people, how they are operating, you know, I don't know. But if these people are in place, all these things will not be happening.
Ká mọ̀ láti ibi tí ẹ wà ń sìn yìí wípé wọ́n ní Operation Burst wà, Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn náà wà, ṣùgbọ́n nítorí pé ó dàbẹ̀ ń pé ní bí mi rò pé oṣù méjì tí àwọn ará Òkè Ògùn tí wọ́n ó lọ sí secretariat ní Ìbàdàn láti lọ protest wípé àwọn pé gọ́vnà ṣe nǹkan. Ìdí ẹ̀ tí mo fi sọ yẹn ni wípé ó dàbẹ̀ ń pé kò sí presence àwọn agbófinró ní àwọn apá òkè níbẹ̀ yẹn, àti wípé tá bá tẹ̀lé tí àwọn ènìyàn sọ, wọ́n ní in fact Ṣẹ́ríkí tó wà ní gangan òun gan sọ wípé tí wọ́n bá mú àwọn èèyàn báyà àwọn Fúlàní kan pé òótọ́ wọ́n mú àwọn kan tí wọ́n fáwọn láwọn ọlọ́pàá lọ́wọ́, bọ̀tọ̀ ọlọ́pàá ń fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. A sì dá mi lójú pé kì í ṣe gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tí ó jẹ́ chief security ló ní kí ọlọ́pàá fi àwọn yẹn sílẹ̀. Tí a bá wá ní irú nǹkan báyìí tó jẹ́ pé a ní federal tó ń control police, tí a dẹ̀ ní governor tó jẹ́ pé ìgbà tí wọ́n dá Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn gan sílẹ̀ wọ́n ti gé wings Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn díẹ̀ tí kò fi ní lè perform bí ọlọ́pàá, pé abẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ni ó ti máa ní Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ti máa ṣiṣẹ́, pé kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá tàbí kó ṣiṣẹ́ borí ọlọ́pàá, so abẹ́ wọn náà ló sì máa ṣiṣẹ́. Tí gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yìí tó dẹ̀ ń lọ káàkiri tá a sì ń gbọ́ pé wọ́n ń pààyàn, wọ́n ń jó oko, àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe fídíò wọ́n sọ pé táwọn bá tiẹ̀ tún lọ bá àwọn ọ̀gá wọn gan, wàhálà gan ló tún máa jẹ́. Now láti wá lọ síwájú nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ààbò yìí, apart from funding, àwọn ní ojú títí yín o, àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ wo lẹ rò pé ó yẹ kí irú ẹni tó jẹ́ olórí ìpínlẹ̀ tó yẹ kó gbé tí kò tí ì gbé, apart from
that's what we call record keeping and documentation. And then Nigerian policing is very corrupt, as we all know. Because with the EndSARS protests and everything like that, we know that Nigerian police is very corrupt. And Nigerian police, that corruption in policing doesn't start from today. It has been there for long. And why is that? Because so many police, they are underpaid. Even they don't give them the salary at the time, government side. So these people will just come on the road. Anybody that can give them bribe, they will free the person. You know. Now, if a Fulani person that has been arrested doing the bad thing, play an injustice in the society and hand it over to a police, you will just see a phone call from the north. Say, these people are my people. They are working for me. Inspector General of Police, release them. That's going to be the end. Because all these Fulani people for these multimillionaires in Nigeria, in the north, it's not their own cattle. It's not their own cow. It's the cow that belongs to all these northern oligarchies. So we know the history. We know them. So therefore, if they arrest one of their men that have done the wrong thing, maybe committed rape or do any wrong thing in the farm with any villagers, so all what we see that which police station they will ring, they will say, okay, it's my man, just release. So that is injustice in the society. You know, if our police can stand on their feet and say no to injustice and say no to bribery. So Nigeria would have been a very better place to live.
Benny.
You look at the connection, and at the end of the ocean, Mada Onito Sile, wọ́n sọ pé ẹnìkan ó wù àbàjẹ́, àwọn agbófinró dẹ̀ sọ pé okay o, a mú ẹni sílẹ̀ nítorí pé ó wù àbàjẹ́. A máa look into it. Before you know it, ẹni yẹn ó tún ti padà. Ó ti lọ, ẹ tún ti filẹ̀ padà. So that thing is not from the it's from the police and from the top. But if that police say no and he expose everything, that would be better. But when they are negotiating with that person with the money that we never receive in a year, how do you do that?
Kí n tún béèrè, Ṣẹ́ríkí Fúlàní tó wà ní Gàngán ní àsìkò tó ń sọ̀rọ̀, ó ń sọ pé àwọn ibìkan wà tí ó yẹ kí wọ́n mójútó, bóyá torí àwọn yẹn ọ̀ bóyá torí ìyẹn tó wà ńbẹ̀ làwọn náà ṣe ń take advantage. Ṣùgbọ́n ó sọ̀rọ̀ kan pé àwọn kan ń wá kùsà, that is sọ́dà ń pé bóyá àwọn minerals kan wà around that area. Wípé àwọn kan ń wà níbẹ̀ tí ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé
legal mining.
Ó ń claim pé even àwọn tó wá láti Chad tí wọ́n wá láti Niger gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n wá síbẹ̀ tí wọ́n wá ń wá. Mo dẹ̀ rántí pé mi mọ ìlú tí ó jẹ́ ńgbà yẹn ní north tí wọ́n rí pé wọ́n ń ṣe illegal mining kí wọ́n tó stop wọn nígbà tí wàhálà dé. Now ṣé ó so possible ní Ọ̀yọ́ state ọ̀dọ̀ wa kí àwọn èèyàn máa wá nǹkan àlùmọ́nì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kí ìjọba ó sì díjú síbẹ̀?
Kò sí nǹkan tí ò ṣeé ṣe ní ìlú Nàìjíríà, kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tí ò possible, but that one is for the governor of the state to answer. That's a question for him to answer. If that thing is happening and he can't do anything on it, it means that it's a question for him to answer. Because as the number one man, he must be able to manage his state and manage it very well.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ẹ ṣé, kí a tó padà wá sí abala èyí tí a fi parí, ẹ̀yin yẹn wá, ẹ jẹ́ kí a sáré dé òkè lọ́hùn, à ń bọ̀. Ẹ kọ́ bá wa padà sí orí ètò wa consciousness. Ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ náà ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá àti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn ohun tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Àlejò wa tó ti wà pẹ̀lú wa tó ti ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ òun náà ni arákùnrin Wálé Oyèlẹ́sẹ̀. Ẹ káàbọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ títẹ̀ tó wá ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí o, ọ̀rọ̀ Sunday Adéyẹmọ èyí tí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ ní Sunday Ìgbòho. Wọ́n ní tí bàbá bá kú, bàbá náà ní kú. Irú in tí ó fi di wípé Sunday bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó jáde nígbà tí wọ́n ń pa àwọn èèyàn lọ́dọ̀ wọn tí ọlọ́pàá ò ṣe nǹkan kan, tí a lè sọ pé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ ò ṣe nǹkan kan, ṣùgbọ́n àárín tí wọ́n ṣe, nítorí pé tá a bá rí tí wọ́n ṣe.
Àti ìrí nǹkan tíjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ṣe rárá lórí security, lórí ààbò àwọn aráàlú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni,
kó túbọ̀ ṣe sí kárí.
Ẹ ṣeun. Àwọn kan tiẹ̀ sọ wípé kò yẹ kí Sunday ò tiẹ̀ ṣe tó ṣeun, kí lẹ̀yin rò sí?
Àwọn tó sọ pé kò yẹ kí Sunday ò ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn wọ́n wrong. Wọ́n dẹ̀ nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ yẹn kù díẹ̀ káàtó. Nítorí wípé Sunday, Chief Sunday Igboho, he played an important role in the community to save the life of the people. And if that thing tí irú nǹkan báyìí ò bá ṣẹlẹ̀ kí Sunday Igboho dìde bí akọni ogun like a warrior in Yoruba land.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Extent tí àwọn people yìí tí mo bá fi máa kọwọ́ bọ̀ wá lójú á tó jù báyìí lọ.
Ó tìyàn lójú wípé wọ́n ní débi pé wọ́n ń gbé ọmọ ọba tí wọ́n sì tún ní kó lọ mú 4 million wá.
It's a slap on our face. Àwọn ọba wa mo ò níyì ní ọwọ́ àwọn Fúlàní.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Because if tí wọ́n bá ṣe anything, there will be order from the top to torpedo that thing again. Therefore, nǹkan tí Sunday Igboho ṣe ó dá o. I don't know Sunday Igboho now. I knew before. He played an important role in Modakeke and Ife.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
He has been playing a good role. It's not a political tout. He has been playing a role that to reject the injustice in our community. And this is what nǹkan tó ṣe nìyẹn o. Injustice. Lórí eyebrow ni lórí tó dẹ̀ put stop ni lórí. Ó dẹ̀ fún wọn ultimatum.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Pé within so day, you have to leave. Because you are constituted.
Ó tiẹ̀ tún sọ fún wọn pé nínú àwọn tí wọ́n láwọn mọ̀ gbòǹjìyàn gbé yẹn o wípé nùkún ó fa àwọn yẹn sílẹ̀ tí wọn ò bá lè fa àwọn yẹn sílẹ̀ ẹ̀kún ó kúrò níbẹ̀.
Because mo lè fa wọn sílẹ̀ because àwọn wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún wọn ni. Because wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti destroy the seat of Old Western Region, which is Oyo State. Tí wọ́n bá ṣe yẹn tí wọ́n bá lọ ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀ pé máa lọ sọ fáwọn tó rán wọn wípé àwọn ti kọ́ńkà wọn. Fáwọn ti rí lẹ́mù. Therefore, we are saying no to injustice of the Fulani in Oyo State. And we will continue. We will not keep ní dákẹ́ a máa polongo ẹ̀ day in day out.
Ẹ ṣeun. Àwọn kan sọ nípa broadcast tí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tó ṣe. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló bú ẹnu àtẹ́lu gómìnà wípé ṣé o fẹ́ tàwà fún Fúlàní ni tí o fi ṣerú nǹkan báyìí. Tí n bá fẹ́ béèrè ṣé irú tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn ṣé kò yẹ kí gómìnà ó ṣe nǹkan kan ni? Tó bá dẹ̀ sì yẹ kó ṣe nǹkan, irú nǹkan wo lẹ̀yin rò pé yẹ kó ṣe?
Ṣé mọ̀ pé gómìnà ní àwọn olùbádámọ̀ràn tó pọ̀ tí wọ́n ń pè ní adviser tó jẹ́ pé máa gbà nímọ̀ràn nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe because he can't walk alone. Mo rò pé fault yẹ ó wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tó ń bá dámọ̀ràn gan tí wọ́n ń gbà ní ìyàn ọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ wo nǹkan tí Ondo State ṣe. The same thing ló yẹ kí Ṣèyí Mákindé kó ṣe l'Ọ́yọ́ State. But kò dùn mí ṣá because maybe by the time tí gbogbo nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ báwa ṣe mọ Buhari bóyá òun ò sí lé ńgbà yẹn. Ẹ get me sir. Ó lè má sí lé 83. Ẹ get me. Tó ń bá wà nílé ní 83, 84 nígbà tí àwọn people yìí tí wọ́n wá. Ó dẹ̀ tó ṣe bí ọgbọ́n ó sọ pé òun fẹ́ di president second term. Now, ó wá fẹ́ destroy gbogbo the whole country before kò tó lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So tó bá mọ irú èèyàn tó jẹ́, tó bá mọ Buhari dáadáa, tó bá mọ irú èèyàn tó jẹ́, á ti get ẹ̀ pé ẹni yìí ó fẹ́ torpedo gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ń gan ni. Nígbà tí wọ́n máa ń pààyàn l'Ọ́yọ́ State níwájú ẹ̀. Máa ń pa àwọn community people ẹ, àwọn tó dìbò fún ẹ.
Àgbọ́yé.
Àwọn tó dìbò fún ẹ tí wọ́n sọ pé ó dáa. Wọ́n sọ pé this is our nation. We support Fulani support. Yes, we supposed to live together in harmony and in peace.
Then.
Anybody that is not ready to live in peace, he should leave. Anybody that wants to terrorize others, he should leave. So le jẹ́ pé èèyàn rẹ̀ kan àbí family rẹ̀ kan ni ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn. Ṣẹ́nu àdùn. Àwọn èèyàn like ẹ̀, èmi náà like ẹ̀, mo support ẹ̀. But in tó ṣe yìí ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó. Because the love of your community supposed to be the number one priority.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Because you should love your community. They are the one that put you in. They are paramount important. They are first and foremost. People are dying. People are kidnapped. They kidnap a lot of people. They'll be getting money before they can release them. You don't investigate. The law that is why we are saying this thing. In our community, you know, how can you call yourself the number one man in your state, and then anything like that will be happening? You will not know. You will not investigate. Who is Seriki? He's supposed to say immediately report to your office. But
níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ wa dé dúró báyìí, àwọn èèyàn Garba Shehu tó jẹ́ ìkan lára àwọn abẹnusọ Buhari ó ní ló sọ̀rọ̀ níwọ̀n àwọn information tèmi ti rí wípé Garba Shehu ti sọ wípé IG ti ní ó ti ránṣẹ́ sí ẹni tó jẹ́ olùdarí ọlọ́pàá ní Ọ̀yọ́ state wípé kí wọ́n arrest Sunday Igboho. Orin kan wà tẹ́yẹ àwọn bàbá wọn kan gbà wọ́n ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò ní lè wọ̀. Ṣé rò pé tí wọ́n bá gbégbèsè láti.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí mo dán wò náà. Ẹ get me. As at now, mo ti dán wò. Ṣé get me. Mọ́dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn bàbá wọn ní north ó yẹ kí mo sọ fún wọn bí Ọ̀yọ́ state ṣe jẹ́ is the center of politics of Old Western region, and we still remain the center of politics of Old Western region. That is why Makinde is there now.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
When we say enough is enough, we have to work it out and stand by it. So ẹ jẹ́ kí mo ní ò bá sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ kí mo kọ́kọ́ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ náà. Ẹ get me.
Ó yé mi.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí mo gbé ìgbésẹ̀. Tí wọ́n bá gbé ìgbésẹ̀ wọn, we also will come to the media, both national and international. And then we are fed up the amalgamation of Nigeria of 1914. So tí wọ́n bá gbé ìgbésẹ̀, we are looking forward to referendum as well for Yoruba land, because enough is enough. We can't keep our finger crossed. We can't let these people be wasting our resources. You know?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
You get me?
Ó yé mi.
We can't let them waste our resources. Mo rí nǹkan tẹ́ fi sí orí profile yín tí David Cameron sọ ní pé owó tí àwọn èèyàn wa ti jí ní 30 years ago.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣé ń get me, sir?
Ó
Pé
yé mi.
tí Britain tí wọ́n bá jírú ẹ̀ ní Britain
Yóò ti dojú bolẹ̀.
You get me? 1983 ni àmọ́ nǹkan táwọn olóṣèlú from the north àmọ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n jí kó kúrò lọ́yọ̀ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà àmọ́ nǹkan táwọn top military people tí wọ́n ti jí kó àmọ́ bí wọ́n ṣe ra gbogbo parasata kọ̀ọ̀kan tó jẹ́ kó belong sí wọn àtàwọn ọmọ wọn. Won't keep quiet, but let them do it.
Okay.
Let them go ahead and let them do it, because we Yorubas, we embrace peace and harmony. It's in the past that we say we go into war. We are not going to war. There is a law and order. We have so many baristas in Oyo State, in the old western region, in the southwest as well. Where they put. They cannot be looking at that because it is our generation, and we know how we can push it forward in a peaceful way, so that everybody can go on their own. Fulani will not be invading our farm. Fulani will not be invading our territory. And then the head of Fulani, Buhari, will not be saying a single word. He will never talk. He will never say a word. He kept muted. He was silent in every vital issue that related to life.
Àwọn kan tiẹ̀ ń sọ pé àbí ká tún ní sùúrù di 2023 tá a bá gbàjọba then káwa mọ̀ bá ṣe sí àwọn Fúlàní. Ṣé rò pé
ẹ mọ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ṣe rí nìyẹn, day in day out, procrastination. We used to postpone things every time. If any changes want to come, let it be now. So get me, sir. Let it be now. If anybody want to embrace any changes, it should be now. Not that we will postponing it, say this thing, say that, say this, say that. No.
Àkásètò náà lọ nílẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ kí ó tó di pé máa fún yín láyè láti bá àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa sọ̀rọ̀. Mo fẹ́ béèrè wípé àwọn púpọ̀ nínú àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ olóṣèlú ṣe mọ̀ pé aṣojú wa ni wọ́n pè wọ́n. Àmọ́ pé tí gọ́vnà wà ń bẹ̀ pẹ̀lú agbára tó ní àti apá ibi tí kò ní. Òkè Ògùn àti gbogbo ẹ̀ tá à ń sọ ẹ̀ náà wọ́n mọ̀ ní àwọn aṣojú nílé ìgbìmọ̀ asòfin ní Àbújá lọ́hùn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà sì ni gbogbo àwọn senatorial district yòókù, àwọn tí wọ́n wà ní House of Rep, àwọn tí wọ́n wà ní Senate ní òkè lọ́hùn. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn sọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ti sọ̀rọ̀ ti gọ́vnà náà pé wọ́n lè láwọn ṣe nǹkan o ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ò tí ì rí tí wọ́n ń ṣe. Àwọn tí wọ́n lọ ṣe aṣojú àwọn èèyàn ní Àbújá, àwọn náà sọ pé adìẹ ńlá gún ọ irun ni kò jẹ́ ká mọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ò rí tí wọ́n ṣe. Ṣé system tí à ń rọ́ọ̀nù ni kò jẹ́ kí n tí wọ́n ṣe ó wà effective ni àbí tá a bá ti rán àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n bá ti kúrò láàrin wa tí wọ́n bá ti bọ́ sàbújá orin wọn ti di bámúbámú moyó.
Iṣẹ́ tiwọn ni wọ́n lọ jẹ́. Nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀ ni pé ṣe rí the moment tí àwọn èèyàn kí wọ́n tó wọ system ìjọba, àwọn míì débẹ̀ tán wọ́n rí pé kò sí nǹkan táwọn fẹ́ ṣe because wọ́n frustrate effort àwọn míì. Kì í ṣe báwọn míì ò fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan, kì í ṣe pé mo ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ do the right thing, but because the system of government is very complex. That complexity make it difficult for some people to bring changes into the system because it's a very corrupt system.
Ben.
So àwọn èèyàn yẹn má gbìyànjú, má sapá, má wá rí pé nǹkan táwọn fi sórí table gan gẹ́gẹ́ bí proposal, gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ó yẹ káwọn ò tẹ̀lé, in fact wọn attend sí rárá. So if you ask these people, if you have an interview with them, they will let you know that they are trying all their best. Therefore, the system of government in the Nigeria has failed. It's very complex. Because if somebody wants to say, I want to bring changes to this system, I want to do this, this is my proposal for my people, for my constituency, they will say, okay, but they can frustrate the efforts.
ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn ní pé ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe ensars ní jóòní tí gbogbo ẹ̀ wá dàrú tí ó polúkúmuṣu tí àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fọ́ àwọn warehouse káàkiri pé àṣekìṣe ní tí àwọn aṣojú wa yìí tó wọ́n gbà wá látàbújá tó jẹ́ ti wa tó jẹ́ taráàlú tó yẹ kó pín fáráàlú ni wọ́n lọ kó pamọ́ pé ṣé àwọn tó wà ní òkè lọ́run ló yẹ ká mọ̀ bú ni àbí àwọn tiwa tá a rán lọ tí wọ́n ń jíṣẹ́ ti tara wọn.
ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn tiwa náà ìwà àbàjẹ́ pọ̀ ó wà pẹ̀lú wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ ń hùwà àbàjẹ́ yìí wọ́n hùwà bí ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé àwọn nìkan mọ́ fẹ́ máa lólé ayé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ẹnì kò dẹ̀ lórí ayé gbó ká rántí o history àwọn olóṣèlú tá a ti mọ̀ tí wọ́n ti filẹ̀ bóra bí aṣọ nǹkan tí wọ́n bá ṣe ńlá máa ròyìn rẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣé get me? So our people ọ̀kánjúà ìwà bámúbámú ni mo yó ó ti wà pẹ̀lú wọn. So therefore ibi tó bá dẹ̀ ti ń operate, that is why palliative tó belong to the whole community ẹnìkan kó pamọ́ ó lóun fẹ́ give it out nígbà táwọn fẹ́ sí birthday wọn. ẹnìkan ó gbé ọ̀kadà nínú Ọ̀yọ́ state, a senator in London based in Ọ̀yọ́ state ó sọ pé òun fẹ́ distribute ọ̀kadà yẹn fún wọn ni. ṣé ẹ ti mọ̀ pé irọ́ tó jìnnà sóòótọ́ nìyẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ọ̀kadà tó yẹ kó distribute ní constituency to represent, even some of the people tí àwọn people you represent ní constituency mo ò dá wọn mọ̀.
Ó dàbí pé tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ wá ṣe campaign tí tìbò bá dé nìkan wọ́n máa ń yọjú.
Mọ́ àmọ́ afọ́wọ́ síta máa ṣe gbogbo rẹ̀ gbogbo tí wọ́n ti jí kó máa fọ́n síta máa sọ pé àwọn o pé olójú àánú philanthropist làwọn this thing this that. It's a lie. And that thing has been operating, rolling out every year, day in, day out. That is the way.
So tí a bá fẹ́ pa gbogbo kinní ọ̀hún pọ̀, àkọ́kọ́ irú ìjọba tí à ń rọ́ọ̀nù ní Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n ń pè ní system, that means pé number one ìyẹn ní problem.
Yeah, ó ní problem.
Àwọn tí a wá tún wá rán lọ kún ó lọ ṣe ojú wa, àwọn náà ní lọ́wọ́.
Olè. Ẹ má pè wọ́n lórúkọ bí olè.
Ṣùgbọ́n tí ó bá wá jẹ́
because belongings, anything tó bá belong sí constituency, whether you are federal honorable or you are a senator, that is belong to your constituency member, and we are withholding it, you are a thief, and you are a robber. Nothing more. That is it. Anything, every constituency, l'Abuja, Iniman allocates a certain part of fund. They won't use it. Because this is according to the constitution. That is why Nigeria is borrowing every time. So therefore, these people, they have the money, but it belongs to the constituency member that they supposed to help. All these local people are practicing, they have to help them, to plan them into the system for employment, create employment, local employment opportunity for them. But they won't do it. So every border they will now rely. Even some people don't know that the senator, the federal honorable, they are in position to do something to their constituency. They don't know. Only what they will be facing is that the governor, the local government chairman, the federal, the state honorable.
Ben.
They are just going to be in Abuja, quiet there, do whatever they want to do, and then that's all. No contribution into the constituency. All the infrastructure that they supposed to install into the constituency, they will not do it. It's an injustice again in our society and in our community. And this need to be addressed.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ṣeun, ẹ̀yin yẹn wá, à ń bọ̀ o, ìgbà tá a bá padà dé, abala ètò kásẹ̀, òun náà ni a mọ̀ ṣe. Ẹ dúró. Yeah, welcome back to the program. This is the last part of the program. I've been speaking with Mr. Wale Oyelese, arákùnrin Wale Oyelese. Wọ́n máa bá wa ká ètò náà lẹ́sẹ̀ ní abala ibi tí a dé yìí. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. A ti la àwọn ibi tí wàhálà wà sílẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n a mọ̀ pé àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ olóṣèlú tá à ń sọ yìí pẹ̀lú wà tí wọ́n ní lọ́wọ́. Tó bá ti ń dọdún kẹrin tí wọ́n bá ń lọ bá àwọn èèyàn, bóyá àfọ̀ṣẹ ni wọ́n fi ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ní o, bóyá wọ́n há owó fún wọn ní o, ó dàbí ẹ́ pé wọ́n ní ọ̀nà tí wọ́n fi máa fún àwọn èèyàn ní nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn ó fi dìbò fún wọn. Bó la ṣe fẹ́ yanjú ẹ̀?
Bá a ṣe lè yanjú ẹ̀ ni pé ká create awareness fún àwọn èèyàn wa. Ká dẹ̀ sọ pé nǹkan tí wọ́n fún wọn, tí wọ́n fẹ́ fún wọn ní àsìkò ìgbà tí wọ́n ń wá ìbò wọn, pé kò lè solve problem wọn. Anybody tó bá fẹ́ fún anybody lówó láti dìbò fún, kó gbà yìí pé òun ń ta ọjọ́ òbí òun ń ta gbogbo infrastructure tó yẹ kí mo bring it into the constituency wọn. Pé lòun tà jáde yẹn because ó gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, it's a trade by barter. Pé fún mi níbo ẹ o, gba 1,000, gba 5,000 naira.
5,000 kó fún mi ní ọjọ́ ọ̀la rẹ àtọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ rẹ.
Lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la rẹ for the next 4 years. I get. So all these things is to create awareness. And that is what you are doing at the present. Adúpẹ́ pé aniruyin tẹ́ ń jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn lè sọ̀rọ̀. Kẹ́ ń jẹ́ kí awareness yẹn kó go viral. Because àwọn èèyàn wa, they are not ready to learn. And this time around, we have to let them know, to aware that all these things, pé fún mi lówó kí n tó dìbò fún ẹ, kò gbé wọn débi kankan. Because iṣẹ́ mi pé mo tan ìmọ́lẹ̀ sí aspect kan pé federal honourable and the senator ẹ jẹ́ ká streamline wọn pé constituency allowance and the infrastructure tí wọ́n ní mo mú wá sí constituency pé how many ni wọ́n ti ṣe. They will not have any question. They can't answer that question. So, nǹkan tí ẹ ń ṣe yìí ni Olúwa máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́. Olúwa máa dúró tì yín.
Àmín o.
A máa fún yín ní okun àti agbára.
Àmín.
Because gbogbo nǹkan yìí kò easy láti ṣe. So, tí a bá nírú yín àti àwọn èèyàn káàkiri tí máa ń ṣe irú program báyìí láti create awareness fún àwọn èèyàn wa pé this time around is not that all that pé fún mi lówó gba kìdíkà because ẹ wo history precedents láti see up to this moment. Mo sọ fẹ́ nìkan ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà tó kéèyàn olórí òkè lọ gbàdúrà mo ní you are just wasting your time. Mo ní God has answered our prayer.
Tipẹ́.
Mo ló ti pẹ́ tí Ọlọ́run ti gbọ́ àdúrà Nàìjíríà. Only because àwa la refuse láti má ṣe nǹkan tó tọ́.
Ó yẹ ká ṣe.
So kò sọ̀rọ̀ pé ká ṣẹ̀gbọ́n gbàdúrà fún Nàìjíríà mọ́. Ká implement the right thing at the right time. And when it is the right time, now is the right time. Now is the right time. Population Nigeria supposed to be an advantage. Mo sọ fáwọn èèyàn, as of the population Nigeria, money supposed to be an advantage. Now, ẹ wo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn Fúlàní, ta ló fẹ́ jẹ́ investor tó fẹ́ wá invest sí Nàìjíríà kí mo kàn mẹ́mí ẹ̀ lọ. Plantation farming. Ṣóńtọ̀ lè embark lé lórí.
Lórí ẹ̀.
Ẹ ti get analysis wa báyìí nísìnyí.
Ó yé mi.
Ẹ fẹ́ kó fi mọ́ bá àwọn èèyàn. Tí ẹnìkan fi stand as a warrior láti lè kọ́ gbogbo bad action, bad omen, injustice.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So therefore, àwọn èèyàn wa awareness la ní báyìí, and the social, thank God for the social media. That awareness is there now. Everybody knows the left and the right. Everybody can see you while on their own phone. And get me? We thank God for that. We are in the right. This changes is now. Ìsìn ni o, ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo nǹkan yí padà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wa kí mo mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wa kí mo mọ right wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wa kí mo mọ̀ pé ẹ̀tọ́ aráàlú a gbọ́dọ̀ fi dùn wọ́n.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Because ẹ̀tọ́ aráàlú a gbọ́dọ̀ fi dùn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wa kí mo mọ̀ pé governor, senator, federal honorable, they are enjoying taxpayers' money, not their own father's money, not their own mother's money. It's a taxpayer. And then, from the natural resources that be endowed by them in Nigeria, natural resources one. So fẹ́nìkan, mo ní Ọlọ́run ní dẹ́ sí Nigeria, kò febi pẹ́, natural resources one bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo ní but àwọn secluded kind of people lójókòó tì tí máa ń ṣàìfò owó bẹ̀.
Ọ̀tọ̀ lẹ sọ.
Oh, for every individual in Nigeria, kí mo mọ̀ ríro, they are blessed. They are in a blessed country already. But if they refuse láti lè jára wọn gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀lú, lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí ò fẹ́ ire fún wọn, lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí máa ń sọ pé bámúbámú mo yó, mo mọ̀ pé bí ń pọmọ ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan. So tí mo bá jára wọn gbà, changes will be very difficult. It won't happen at all. It won't happen. But God is a merciful God. We want change, and changes is now. And God is going to help us.
Ẹ ṣeun, Adúpẹ́, for the contribution so far. I will give you about just 2 minutes láti bá àwọn ọ̀dọ́ tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ pàápàá, nítorí orí ọ̀rọ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ náà láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kìíní. Báyọ̀ nítorí pé púpọ̀ nínú wọn ò ka history láti mọ̀ àwọn ipa tí àwọn olú ìlú wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tí wọ́n kó, àti wípé ogun ò gbọ́dọ̀ kó bí tí ìkógun tó wà, ogun ò gbọ́dọ̀ kó. Màá fún yín ní bóyá bí ìṣẹ́jú méjì kẹ́ bá àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa láti ọ̀dọ̀ Sunday Igboho, àwọn akọni tó wà ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àti àwọn ọ̀dọ́ generally, wàá fún yín láyè láti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀.
Ọ̀dọ́ wa, Olúwa á dúró tì yín, Olúwa wà pẹ̀lú yín. Ilẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ State, ìlú, gbogbo àwọn ìlú tó wà lọ́yọ́ State pátápátá, ìlú olókìkí ni wọ́n. Ọ̀yọ́ State in the old western region comprises the present Osun State that make old western region. And then gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn ni accommodate ní Ọ̀yọ́ State, irrespective of your tribe, your ethnic group, we accommodate you because of the love we have in this state. Therefore, now all the youth in Oyo State, everything tí ó jẹ́ ti yín, ó wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn tó ń darí yín. tá à ń pè ní governor, tá à ń pè ní senator, tá à ń pè ní federal honorable, tá a dẹ̀ ń pè ní àwọn tó ń represent yín ní House of Assembly ní secretariat ní Ọ̀yọ́ State. Àwọn ìmọ̀ràn tá a gbà yín ni wípé ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn pípù yìí wípé àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí tó jẹ́ ti yín, iṣẹ́ kò yẹ kó difficult fún yín, ó yẹ kó jẹ́ problem àwọn House of Assembly and the governor, the senator, the federal honorable. Tí anybody bá jáde tí ò bá ríṣẹ́, it's a shame on them because they should look after you. Your own problem supposed to be their problem. And if they fail to meet up with your own problem and make you comfortable, it means their government has failed. And they're supposed to resign. That is how it should be in a democratic setup. That is why they say democracy, government of the people. It's a government of the people. If they can't take care of you, if they can't look after you, if they can't secure you, they are not for you there. It means you have to think twice. That these people that are representing us, are they good enough? Are they capable enough? Did they know what they are doing? So, Olúwa á ràn ọ̀dọ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ lọ́wọ́. Olúwa á dúró tì yín. Gbogbo àwọn búburú tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀, Olúwa kò ní jẹ́ ká rí irú ẹ̀ mọ́.
Àmín.
So, Olúwa á gbàlúwa o. Olúwa á dúró ti Ọ̀yọ́ State o. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí orin tí mo kọ lálákọ̀ọ́kọ́ wípé ogun ò kó wa rí, ọmọ Ìbàdàn ṣẹgbẹ́ ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan, ogun ò kó wa rí. So Ìbàdàn is the center. Ìbàdàn ò ní bàjẹ́ o, Ọ̀yọ́ State ò ní bàjẹ́ o. Àti àwọn ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ kò ní bàjẹ́ o. Iwájú ni Ọ̀yọ́ State ó máa lọ, nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ó máa lọ. Búburú kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀. But we need to play our own role. We need to support the people. Olúwa dẹ̀ dúró tì wá, Olúwa ràn wá lọ́wọ́.
Ẹ ṣeun, thank you very much, Mr. Wale Oyelese, pé a pè yín pé ẹ jẹ́ wa, àlàáfíà ara a máa jẹ́. A tún máa pè yín wá sí orí ètò ní àwọn ọjọ́ mi. Ẹ bá wa kílé, ẹ ṣeun, a dúpẹ́ o.
Mr. Samuel Oyerokun, ẹ ṣé gan ni o. Olúwa dúró tì yín o, Olúwa wà pẹ̀lú yín o.
Àmín àṣẹ.
A máa ju yín ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Àmín àṣẹ.
Ẹ̀yin Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ ti yín o.
Àmín àṣẹ. Àmín àṣẹ. Ẹ ṣeun. Right, listeners, that is us for today. That is Mr. Wale Oyelese talking about Yoruba cause and Oyo State. We'll keep you updated on what is happening. Please stay tuned to us and stay connected to us both on Facebook and on YouTube. Just type OY Media Scotland. And remember, you could always drop messages for us. We'll pick it up and then we'll act on it. So thank you so much. Everyone that joined us earlier for the tributes to my dad, Elder Johnson Olubunmi Okunlola Yerokun. After this live broadcast, you'll be able to watch a replay of that. Thank you so much. Gbogbo wa ni a máa gbẹ̀yìn àwọn arúgbó wa o. A lè tún gbàdúrà ní fi ọjọ́ lọ́jọ́ lọ, Olúwa pa gbogbo wa mọ́. Olúwa tú gbogbo wa ní ọkàn o. Ẹ ṣeun gan. Until I catch up with you again on Saturday, remember the time is 3 p.m. next Saturday. Thank you and God bless.